And today we're reacting to the food stamp cuts are making women do this. Bro, it's a crazy world, bro. And I'm not even a person that relied on food stamps heavy. I remember during the time though, bro, when my girl was pregnant, I wasn't working. No, sorry, I was working, but she wasn't, you feel me? And I was trying to figure it out, bro. It was getting tight, and she done went applied, and we was able to get right for a minute. Like, it saved us, genuinely saved us. And I just know there's people that out here really rely on it. I feel like some people, they might mess around. Well, let me get into it, because it might be too much for my guy to edit, and I start hearing him you talking too much at the beginning. Anyway, let's get into the video, man. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, I'm grateful y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. Let's do it.
Donald Trump done fucked up. Let's just make it clear, okay? He talking about people.
Oh, let me finish what I was saying before we get into it. It put people in positions, bro. Like I can tell, like this can hurt people for real. Like I think the one issue is people kind of it's certain people take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? And they beating the system, cheating the system. You feel me? You got people out here definitely like food stamp plugs, like can get your family right. Get them right and get them lit with some food stamps. You feel me? If y'all know King Europe, you feel me? Shout out Bill Feezy. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the video though.
Ain't getting food stamps in November and probably not December. He
Nice.
better get ready because it's about to go down. Okay? What you gonna learn is you don't play with black people's food stamps, okay? So get ready because people about to just start taking shit, okay?
In almost every administration, you've always seen some level of a U.S. federal government shutdown. And that happens when Congress or the government can't agree on what they should or should not pay for. And once that happens, certain sectors of the government get shut down. We've already seen certain elements of it with the Atlanta airport and just people not coming to work, and it's being a whole complete mess.
Yeah, I heard about the airport thing. Bro, he doing a lot of things, bro, that's like, it's really, like, it's making big. I feel like this is one of the first times in a while where it feel like things are, like, shit is changing. I feel like I remember being, and maybe it was just because I was young, and like, I didn't have, I wasn't thinking about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't affecting me. But also the TSA line in Houston, like I'm seeing these things happening in the world. You feel me? Things that I remember, like our parents being like, "Oh yeah, this is going on. This is going on." But I feel like this is the first time in a while where it feels like life is changing. You know what I'm saying?
In Atlanta, but now we're also seeing the same thing happening for the SNAP program. Now, for those of you who don't know, the SNAP program stands for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also formerly known as food stamps. And once somebody qualifies for it, because it is an entitlement program, it means the federal government is obligated to pay benefits. And so that's what happens. And that's what's happening in October. Right now, if you're on SNAP, the government will pay, but that doesn't mean that will happen in November.
Damn.
If the shutdown happens still in November, it means the government won't pay into SNAP. And that means people who are on this program will not be able to get food.
Got him.
And so what's happening is many states are issuing warnings. Not to say that it's going to happen, but they have been sending text messages out. And people are concerned.
Donald Marchman J. Trump, I'm gonna tell you just like this. What the mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamps in goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this. On Jesus Lamar Christ, I will be at Walmart with my steel toes on and my helmet, and I dare try to stop me from walking out that with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you want to see a human bulldozer, baby?
Man, she ain't playing. She said, I'm 250. I'm on that. I'm sorry, that joke is too funny, bro. She talking about 250 solid. I'm gonna have my helmet and my steel toes on. I dare somebody to stop me. Yo, though, it's crazy times, man. I dare somebody to stop me. Yo, that was too funny, bro. Oh my god.
Cause that's what the I'ma turn into. If you think you gonna stop me from leaving out that goddamn store with my monthly groceries that I get every goddamn month, I ain't bothering no goddamn body. Okay? Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my goddamn food? I'm just so tired of his big back, bald head, cradle cap having ass. Shaped like a motherfucker with any motherfucker albino motherfucker walrus looking ass.
Yo, just start cooking his ass. Just start flaming his ass. Oh my gosh, bro. Ain't playing well though. Yo, then she started getting the cook in his ass. Should she say, I'm about to pull up, I'm about to cause havoc. I'm about to wreak hell in this bitch. About this food, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'ma flame your ass.
Look at him. Like,
Woo! Yeah, that lady
she
is
wasn't
serious about
playing.
her food stamps. But not everybody's gonna let you come into their store and just get off like that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Right.
And you think that you about to come up in here and steal from the Wally world because you
Right.
ain't getting no food stamps? I'm
We
gonna call the
official.
police on you. I'm gonna
Right.
call. They're on speed dial. I'm gonna call them expeditiously. I don't care.
And people are still going ham about possibly losing their food stamps.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the off for November. Y'all better stay the on my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfucker looting, what's gonna happen? Before my kids go broke and knock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard, you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your if you think I ain't finna walk out that store.
I know it's
Oh, bro, it's getting violent about them yamps. He's getting violent about the yamps, bro. Oh my goodness. I guess she said, you know, my kids, before my kids go hungry, I'm gonna be out there, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna do a lot about my son, bro. I'm gonna do a lot, you know what I'm saying? My mindset, but this, I will say, I'm not thinking like this, honestly. You know, if it all fall through and I'm like, dang, I need something, like, bro, I need some money, bro, bad. I'm coming up trying to figure out every which way, but my brain isn't gonna go to like, yo, I need food. I'm about to go steal out the stove with it. You know what I'm saying? I start serving though. I started serving before I started going through the store and just kind of trying to, cause it ain't gonna work.
sounds funny that people are making these threats to certain individuals, but it's really a serious thing. But
It is
this
serious.
is going to get more interesting.
Hey, before we get back into the video, I got a way you can make some extra bread. I know you bored at home right now, bro. And all you have to do is play games and get paid for it. If you hit the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen right now, you can sign up to freecash.com and start getting paid right now. And they make it extremely simple. First, just create an account like any other site and email and password. And once you get in, you'll see a wall of games and offers immediately. Pick a game that you actually like, play through the levels, and the cash will land straight into your free cash account. It's basically turning your downtime into a hustle without you even thinking about it. People pulling $10 to $20 a day, and with some effort, you can go way higher than that. You can spend a couple bucks in game to hit levels faster that'll ultimately give you bigger offers and payouts. That's the method on how some users end up making hundreds, even 500 or more on certain offers. But you don't have to spend any money. You can literally stick to the free levels and still cash out. The whole point is when you're taking a break from those Astral Dior videos, doom scrolling, looking at women, you can be playing and earning at the same time. Get to your money, bro. And once you run it up and want to cash out, you've got options of PayPal or gift cards. So if you want to get to that extra cheese, hit the link in the description or scan the code on the screen, sign up for free, and start playing for cash on your spare time. And when you use my link or QR code, you get $5 bonus to get you started, bro. Go ahead, get to it. Let's do it.
What happens in November? Thanksgiving. Where are the poorest states and who are the poorest people that depend on SNAP? Red states and poor white people. Yes, he'll be cutting off food stamps, as many states still call them, to the poorest white Republicans in the middle of Thanksgiving.
Bro, this junk is like, it's crazy because I think people, I don't know if he's referring to, if he's one part of that group, but or maybe he is just kind of by the blinds being broke off in the back here. So I say maybe people like him that maybe probably voted for bro. It's like everything coming back. It's like they forgot. The only thing they got is the fact that they like, hey, you better than the broke black person though. You're better than the broke black nigga though. But you're still, you know what I'm saying? You're still broke though. It's not a cult. That what the last video say? They're trying to make it a cultural thing. In reality, it's a class thing.
Now, this is a Republican administration. Or shutdowns like this could happen in Democratic administrations too. But this man makes a very good point that many people who will be affected by this are going to be Republican states themselves. And he's right. 10 of the poorest states in the United States are from the South. Now, this stems from the Civil War time, and it still is true today. But if you look at certain states like Mississippi, West Virginia, Louisiana, Arkansas, Kentucky, Oklahoma, Alabama, New Mexico, Tennessee, and Ohio, these are the 10 poorest states in the United States. 8 of them are completely red. New Mexico is Democratic, and Ohio is a swing state. So it's not just blacks or Hispanics going to be affected. Poor whites also will be affected. And this means that, to him at least, that Donald Trump don't even care about his own people. But there is another problem here that needs to be addressed.
All I know is if they stop my food stamps, me and my man will be at the grocery store walking out with two big ass carts.
I guess they can't stop everybody if we all in there. If we all go in there and we like, all right, on 3. You know what I'm saying? I guess they can't stop everybody. Some people gonna get arrested, yeah, for sure. But, you know, I guess once a month, everybody come through. We will switch the day up so that keep them on their toes a little bit. And then we official. We out there.
It ain't better nobody better do nothing because my man coming hard behind me and it don't.
But they really standing on this though. I just don't know how. I just don't know. Like, niggas ain't invincible though.
Don't take him one time to punch your ass.
Now this lady says something that I had to watch and catch myself. She said, me and my man, if we don't get our food stamps, we're gonna go ham, right? And the other ladies that have been talking about losing their food stamps or link cards, I mean, they've mostly been talking about, you know, they're gonna bring their cousins in, but I would assume that these ladies are single moms. Now for this lady talking about her and her man gonna come through, it's embarrassing because you're a lady and you're with a man. So why isn't your man working, taking care of you so that you're not on SNAP? Now, again, don't get me wrong. I know everybody needs help. Our people need help. Mm-hmm. And at a certain point, you know, you may need to get on SNAP and get yourself together. But then
that's all it is for real. That's how I see it. Again, that's how we did it. And then as soon as things changed, they took that away quick. Wow. We ain't see it again.
You have a grown ass man who is on SNAP and he doesn't want to work. That's something that's disheartening, right? Mm-hmm. And it gets worse, guys.
And that's what I mean by the people that take advantage of it. You feel what I'm saying? The people that it gives the people taking it away an excuse to take that because of the people that take advantage of it.
I just woke up. I got an email from EBT. I used to get $740 a month for my 2 kids. And we not getting EBT no more. They took the EBT. They saying I gotta work 20 hours a week. I'm not working for nobody.
I'm not working for nobody. Come on, man. And now he leading by example to his children, to his sons, to his daughters. Because now his daughters is like, oh yeah, my nigga, he don't work. It's you know what I'm saying? He not getting no money. It's all right. Your sons now, oh, my dad, he didn't work. They don't see you get up, leave, and physically get to it. I'm not working for nobody. He not thinking, bro. You gotta get out there and get it. Like, there's no way, there's no world, bro. Again, if it all fell through, I have no shame. I gotta get it. I got a family, bro. I gotta get to it. I don't know what it look like, but I'm gonna be on there, okay? All right, like that's just how I am. That's my mindset. I don't see how he living like that. It's impossible for me.
Out of here. This is what Americans, taxpayer, work for us. They work for me. They gotta help me feed my kids. Get the out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quitters now. Y'all been helping us all this time. Now y'all want to tap out. Get the out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT, and I'm not working for nobody. I'm a boss. What the is like working when the government is here to help? Come on, y'all send all that money to Iraq, Ukraine. Y'all funding all these wars, but when it's time to help the Americans, y'all don't want to help us.
So here you have this man, and again, this guy went viral, especially among some of the conservative media sites. This is a man.
You see that? The conservative medium sites, because they see this. People like this ruin it for the single moms, the people in these low income areas that really need that, because now they're getting plastered. Yeah, see, and this is exactly why we need to take that shit away and send it somewhere else, because we got bum ass niggas like this that's out here. Feel what I'm saying?
And that has 2 kids. His SNAP benefits are $740 a month, and he says he's not going to get a job.
I ain't getting no job.
Other Americans, like people like yourself, are paying so that he and his kids can eat. All right? Yeah. Now, when we talk about SNAP benefits, I want to discuss this because Republicans are always going to use this to their advantage. And again, I do understand that people need help, but here's what I think that the SNAP benefits or anything like welfare should be used for. Number one, people should be looking.
He said 20. That he got to work 20 hours, which is not a lot.
Looking to be
if you want to keep bumming, you just got to pull up part time.
Now, programs like SNAP should promote independence and not being dependent. And when you see a man like him who is, you're working age, you seem to be healthy, you can get out and work. You're refusing to work. That's the problem. And some of these ladies also may not be working. Even the lady in the beginning clip, she had a job at Walmart, and we already know that Walmart is, not a high paying job, but she's working. And they said, hey, listen, man, if you want to keep your SNAP benefits, you need to work 20 hours a week. And the guy is refusing to work. And so what happens is people get on SNAP and then they don't want to work. They're not contributing to the economy.
That's the type of entitlement, though, that keeping niggas stuck in that exact place that he in. Whatever situation he in, that's the type of entitlement that'll plague a nigga brain and keep him where he is.
They're not contributing to the workforce, and it just really looks bad, okay? Also, people are going to look at the spending discipline. People are going to say, listen, the SNAP program is too large, right? Like, why are we spending all this money on the SNAP program? And as we know, I see it all the time in the 80s and 90s, especially in black communities like Del Paso Heights, or if you lived in LA, Compton, and California, you would see people who would have more kids, just because they know that they could stay on it and they didn't want to get off and get a job and do things like this. And so basically what you're doing is you're framing the culture for certain people to say, listen, it's okay to be immoral and you don't need to work or take care of your family or have responsibility because the government will take care of you. Also, you can continue having kids without fatherless households. You can basically be dependent on welfare. And then because of your own bad decisions, you're saying that you're going to steal. You wish somebody would come out there and stop you from stealing because you're going to go head on and do this. You just sound crazy. You sound ridiculous. Like if somebody were to look at Americans talking like this and you're from a country in which you want to work and you can't get a job.
Right.
And you hear somebody saying that if I don't get my food stamps, I'm going to run up in the store. Who's going to stop me? When there's people, like literally people every day going to visa embassies, trying to get into America, working 2 or 3 jobs, trying to get education. Here in Uganda, you have a very difficult time trying to find a good paying job or a very difficult time finding education. And then you have Americans who are able-bodied and you don't want to go out there and get a job or get an education. And then when immigrants can get into America, they take the opportunities that you may not want to take. All of a sudden, some people have a problem with this. Like, again, like, what kind of pride do you have? Americans work hard, and it's not fair for the people who are working so that you can stay on your SNAP benefits and do nothing all day, be in the room with your man all day, eating, honey buns, whatever the hell you eating, while Americans got to go out there and work their ass off just so that you can eat for free. Like, have some pride in your damn self. And I know certain people are going to come back and reframe this as being racist, but if being black equals staying on SNAP and staying on welfare, yeah, that's not the kind of black that we want. We as a community, again, I know things happen. And again, I've been in situations where my family had got the welfare cheese blocks before, but no.
For sure, absolutely.
Oh, we was on there for a little bit and we got off that
we got to
shit,
get
right?
off. Yep.
Because we were proud.
I
work every single day of my life for whatever I get, and I'm proud to work. I'm blessed to work.
Yeah.
Even here. You know what I mean? And many people in America are blessed to work. I get it that times are hard and you basically don't want to be without your food stamps, but where was the plan for you to get off? I'm not hearing none of that.
That's what I'm saying. It's the plan, bro, to be like, all right, we doing this for a while. Everything we did, my mom would always say, is temporary. You know what I'm saying? If we're going through a situation, this is temporary. This is temporary. This is temporary. And that's how it was. Like, the mindset was like, we will prevail from this. We will go forward.
These people talking like they had an opportunity to get off. They wanted to get off. No, you've been just abusing the system, and so now the system may not be there. Now you're upset. I'm telling you right now, a lot of these people in America, especially if you get more right-leaning governments, they're gonna cut all this stuff, all right? They've already cut DEI, okay? They're trying to cut Social Security. You're gonna have to get out there and win.
Get to it, yeah.
You're gonna go out there and win big time. That's what it's like. And America got so many opportunities for people to get out there and win if they wanna try. You can. Ain't nobody is stopping you. All right, I literally live in a country where it is so difficult to even get a job that pays $200 a month.
Ooh.
All right, and you got people who can go to school. You got people who can get educated. You got people who can do all of this stuff in America, and you don't want to do it, and you want to fight for $700 a month in food stamps when you can just get so much more, and you're a man talking like this?
He's right,
I just don't get it. For the life of me, it can't make any sense.
It don't add
that
up.
are grown.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the difference. That's the reason why certain people, like, when people give you the hypothetical and they're like, if you were homeless or da-da-da, and you're kind of like, you can't even fathom it. Or if you're home, what would you do if you're homeless? How would you get out? And then you start coming up with these plans and stuff. It's like the difference between that person and then the actual homeless person is that they either one, some of them are just voluntary homeless, but some are there's no plan. They don't want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody that has the mindset to be like, oh yeah, I'm about to push forward and go through, they do that. That's what everything in life, whether you're at your lowest situation or you're at the top and you're like, I want to be even higher. It's the mindset of movement and not getting comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub up, comment up, Israel's channel. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. We are gone. AGD let go.